The COVID protocols are officially done, everybody. They're gone. It's over with. There's no more testing. There's no more masking. There's no more vaccination mandates. None of that. It's all going away. Hundreds of millions of dollars later, they're ending it. Now, this is all, it's all lined up with the federal government being like, we're done. The pandemic's over. And so Hollywood's like, well, the pandemic's over. We talked about this multiple times. It's a liability thing for them. It's been that for a long time. And so they had to keep doing this, and they kept doing it, and they kept doing it. Now, California alone said they gave out $223.5 million in COVID-related costs because of this, but only a small fraction of studio projects could actually fall under this guideline, 92 feature films and 7 TV series. Well, think about how many TV shows are shooting in LA. This is a small fraction. So a lot of money went towards this. But effective, it's done now. And you go on set, there's none of this going on unless, the production's been shooting and they initiated these guidelines beforehand. They may keep them through the end of the season and then nip them in the butt. And of course, the testing's done. But if you're in an intimate situation with somebody or doing, something that's very tight quarters, you can still request a test until July 31st. And then that's it, everybody. Production's not paying any more for anything COVID. And we're back to 2019. Or are we? That's the thing. Chris, did you ever work on set when they had this COVID stuff? Because it was like a lot different.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, so the last time I was on set was probably 4 years ago, right? Before COVID.
Yeah.
So I personally feel like, I live in Seattle now, and I've been away from the whole Hollywood thing and entertainment for, 4 or 5 years. And I feel like it could have ended a little bit earlier just from being out of the situation. But, I understand they have millions and millions of dollars in each production, and it's a very high stressful job, right?
Yeah.
For the producers, the directors, everybody, even the actors, and it's millions of dollars for each episode. So I can understand what would happen if it went down for a COVID, exposure. But it just seems like it could have been handled a couple months ago. It also feels a little like segregation. I think I haven't been on a set, but the actors don't have to wear a mask. Is that right? But the crew does.
That would happen a lot. Or it would be weird. Like some actors didn't want to wear it, and then they would be like, okay, if we're not going to fight you on it, then some actors would be very strict about it. They have to wear like N95 masks, So it would just be like, it just depend on the cast. It really would. And then sometimes they had shields.
I'm glad the whole thing is kind of going away. I know it's not it's not an emergency situation now, according to like the WHO, and so it's all kind of going away, and hopefully things get back to normal. We can just worry about productions and entertainment and being creative and not have to worry about all the protocol.
Yeah, I miss seeing people's faces too. I just have, and it's been nice. They dropped the outside guidelines a while ago, so if you're working outside, you didn't have to wear a mask. But on the stage, of course, and even when we're working on stage, a lot of times there'd be like it'd have like COVID coordinators going on, like only like 5 people in this room at a time. I'm like, dude, there's no way we can only have 5 people in this room. There's like no way. And it was like a losing battle, but they tried their best, and unfortunately, those jobs are going to be going away now too for those people. So there's always a trade-off like that, Yeah. But it's done. It's been a long time coming, and I knew it was coming soon. They announced this a couple weeks ago, and now no one's even working right now as it is because of the writer's strike. So does it really affect a lot of people? It will affect some people, but not everybody.